possessions. The Clippers didn't score as many as one would think that they would score off of that amount of turnovers, so the Rockets are fortunate to only be down by one. That and the fact that they've kind of neutralized some of those mistakes with the made threes. Collins with the offensive rebound, the baseline turnaround, and the contested shot over Alperen Şengün. Is just really good run here in this game continues.
Yeah, that's what you can't allow. You do a good job blitzing Kawhi, you recover, and then John Collins gets a rebound and a bucket.
Biggest lead in this game, 5 for Houston, 4 for LA. And Şengün thought he got fouled as that one was way short.
And Lopez so tough, he forces a lot of tough twos.
Leonard will hoist and miss. At some point, he's going to get hot in this game because he's been hot for like 2 months. Really hot. Having a great year, 28 points per game, 2 steals, 2+ steals per game for Kawhi Leonard, arguably playing the best basketball of his career.
We've seen Kawhi pick his spots and again, get really aggressive offensively as Kevin gets that fadeaway to go.
Contested 2 for Durant. He's 7 away from 20 points tonight, which would give him 1,000 career 20-point games. Another milestone.
You heard Kevin in his interview with Hakeem, which is really good. Go check it out if you get a chance. Wow.
Just reset the shot clock to 24. Rockets pick up the ball anyway. Two on Durant to Şengün to the rim.
He's got such an unbelievable feel for the game. Kawhi goes to help, but he doesn't have a full body in front of Alp, and Alp just took him to school.
And they're going to call furious. Leonard, line drive free throw is good, shooting 90. He's 8th in the league in scoring, 2nd in the league in steals per game. And he's playing a lot. Health has always been his biggest issue. Back to Şengün from Durant, a little ball fake. Back to KD, 2-man game, corner 3.
Fun basketball there. We talk about moving without the ball, sharing it. You give it up, and it comes right back to Durant. And a little razzle-dazzle there. Not quite some sauce, but a little razzle-dazzle, Craig.
16 for Durant, 1 step closer to achieving more history. Leonard in on Tariq and lean, scores, and a foul. A lot of post-ups, a lot of isolation. Oh, a shocking missed free throw by Kawhi Leonard, his first of the game. Is 4 for 5 now. 10 ties, 16 lead changes in this one. But again, a lot of half-court ISO post-up ball from these two teams. Although I imagine some of that's going to change for the Clippers without James Harden.
Tari got caught in between a jump shot in the pass there.
Kawhi was awesome in their last win up in Minneapolis. He'll back in on Thompson. He'll fade, he'll fire, he'll miss.
Job of men taking away the bump, taking away the angles, and forcing a tough fadeaway.
Yeah, they blew out the Timberwolves. 115-96 in their last game as Durant will spin and Durant will score again. Now he has found a rhythm. He has made 3 shots already in this quarter after making only 4 in the first half.
Got to contain John Collins. He has been on fire.
Yep. Jones is wide open, does not take the shot though. Elects to swing it back to Lopez, not to Collins. And from the elbow, misses the J, rebound Tariq. Collins fronting Şengün, so they go back out high to Durant.
When you see the front, you got to flash immediately. It's a bang-bang play.
Now to Şengün at the top of the key. Shot clock is winding down. Low pass, good catch. Off balance, baseline shot. No good. And the tip dunk from Thompson. And as he went over Chris Dunn.
He just climbed the ladder there. I mean, my goodness.
A clean over the back tip dunk there from Thompson, who's got 13.
He makes so many plays, and he's such a quick leaper. I mean, he's got the full package as an athlete. 1-foot takeoff, 2-foot takeoff, quick leap.
Kevin Durant can't finish at the rim.
Well, he was huge in that win for the Clippers, who got sat out. So you knew he still had some juice as a starter. Someone questioning his age. His age kept catching up with him.
And a large part while the Rockets have kind of struggled to score in the paint so far in this game. 1 for 2 for Şengün. Rockets have matched their biggest lead here.
And again, I think the challenge for Houston too, you know, every win doesn't have to be a beauty pageant. You know, they can be ugly ones. Look at Kevin Durant knocking away the lob from Derrick Jones Jr., former dunk champion. You think it's got to be scoring, but, you know, that doesn't have to be the story.
Yeah, the hustle stats are things that the Rockets need to continue to focus on and try to dominate on a nightly basis.
And it sounded like that was the message from Fred VanVleet, and I mean, just a gift for us to have him on earlier.
Yeah, that was fun. He was really good. Very insightful. Şengün turned back by Lopez again, a preeminent rim protector. Şengün said, you know what, I'm going to step back, a little fade and fire, and I'm going to hit the shot over the top.
I can't tell you how hard that shot is. Normally as a right-hander, you go right shoulder fadeaway to the baseline, but he turned middle, man.
Şengün 6 of 9 from the floor. 14 points. Lopez stepping through a little finger roll, doesn't get it to go. Here's Jabari, a little rip and run. Oh, and that lob pass intended for Thompson, broken up.
Jabari really taking some pride in his passes. He threw that lob to Clint Capella a few games ago, and he's been looking to dish him out ever since.
They blitz Kawhi. They come back out. Here's a look for Dunn. Shepard high for the rebound. Took it away from Collins. Down to Durant. Durant backing in. The Shepard passes up to 3. Shot clock winding down. Tari Eason missing.
Houston's got to have better spacing there on that possession. Too many guys in the paint.
2 for 9 now for Tari Eason. Dunn throws over the top. Kawhi tried to one-hand it in, missed it, got it back, and still managed to score.
Yeah, people forget, man, Kawhi was a 4 in college at San Diego State, so he's got the post seal work inside.
17 for Kawhi Leonard. Capella to set the screen. Dunn stays with Durant, and then skips it to Smith. Now to Shepard, good look, makes the 3, his second of the game, a 10-4 Rockets run. This is their biggest lead here at 6.
Much better spacing there, and for Houston, you got to destroy the hell.
Kawhi Leonard just decided to turn around and bury that one in the corner.
Yeah, and it looks like he's starting to look to turn it on a little bit.
Like Kevin Durant in this quarter.
Yeah, and Kawhi's so efficient. You know, he doesn't beat you off the bounce. He just goes through you and shoots over you. That is tough to guard.
Kawhi 7 of 15, Durant 7 of 18. Shepard off the pick, Shepard 20. And that dances off to Collins.
And that's the look, too. You know, for Kevin, when he gets space guarded on the elbow, just go set a pick. And again, you know, you have guys out of position. They can't get over to help.
Again, they get the ball out of Kawhi Leonard's hands. Dunn to Jones. Shepard the closeout. And the rebound to Durant, who got pushed by Dunn. That was a Şengün added 9 himself in the third. Rockets have gotten better in these close games.
Little turn 5 action here.
Wide open, Finney Smith. Oh, he's made one. And again, if there's a guy that needs to refine his shooting stroke, it's got to be Dorian Finney-Smith. What, shot 40% from 3 last year. Not expecting him to shoot 40 again, but he's got to be shooting it better than he has this season. Hopefully that'll get him going. Deflected, stolen. Finney-Smith ahead to Thompson. Thompson stepping through, dunking it down. What a play by Amen Thompson.
He is an absolute blur, and with open space, he makes you pay.
He's 6 of 8.
Putting together a nice little highlight package here is Amen Thompson.
Has some fantastic finishes. Sanders, no. And it will trickle out of bounds as the Rockets did not play in Oklahoma City. He was under the weather.
Little old school post-up plays. Used to run that for Tim Duncan in San Antonio.
Over the shoulder, whirling hook shot, good for Alperen Şengün. That's 11 unanswered points for Houston. They're up by...
You know, and Ty over in Boston, you know, his job, he had every single game, the defensive scouting report. And look at the hustle from Reed Sheppard. I think he's been really good. You know, I'm sorry this game's not going to wow you. If Reed Sheppard can do that, he's going to make shots. You're confident there. But, again, great sign.
Again, had a solid game in Oklahoma City. Leonard the heave. Job on the defensive glass on the weak side. Smith Jr.
Ime's made it very clear, Craig. You know, if Reed can defend and be suitable defensively, he's going to keep him on the floor because you have to respect his shot.
8 rebounds. Oh, how about that? No look. Thompson's made a 3 tonight. Şengün has made a 3 tonight. This is what was happening early in the season when the Rockets got off to that scorching hot offensive start. And that time, Kawhi Leonard felt the contact from Dorian Finney-Smith and
legend Cynthia Cooper. Register your kid now at rockets.com.
Like a commemorative jacket or something.
Yeah, that had to have been like 2 years ago, Fred's first season.
I'm just feeling myself right now. Like, can we get more people to the I'm calling for PJ Tucker and Cynthia Cooper.
You just rather talk to other people than
no,
me.
No, not at all.
You're just tired of me. That's what it
Bill Worrell is the only guy I might want to talk to more than he's the only one.
Bill's appearance here was fun. Şengün fouled. Good pass by Reed. Everyone who works for the organization, everyone. They'd much rather have Fred playing than talking, but his appearance here in the booth in the second quarter.
It's just killing him, and again, I know at the end of the day he's going to be better for it because Fred is religiously to do everything he can to, you know, get that knee right.
Miller turned back, good step up there by Jabari. Really good help defense, stealing it as Sheppard. Sheppard will weave, Sheppard will drive, Sheppard will finish with the left hand.
We talk about his skill set, man. Put it up there with his offhand and finish with the leg, man. And Reed's got some hops. I think he could have dunked it.
I was thinking he was going to punch it, but he switched to the left. Sanders will spin. The kick, Miller from the corner. It bounces off, poked out to Sanders. Biggest lead here for Houston at 15. They have dominated the second half.
And right now, you know, with that James Harden trade, nearly goes down.
Almost an and one.
It's Kawhi Leonard.
Stayed aggressive, stayed in attack mode.
Kawhi's probably like, there's no way this.
Since the count, bricks for burgers. People are eating all over the place tonight here at Toyota Center.
He's a man of the people, Craig.
But since the calendar flipped to 2026, Miller's been really good for them off the bench.
Love that shot. Again, if they're going to sit with the lob, take as many middies as you want.
Lopez, splash, mountain misses. Offensive rebound, Miller, back out of Mathurin. Mathurin rolling through the lane, and he misses at the rim. The quick outlet to Sheppard. And then he never saw Mathurin from behind, and he had his pocket picked.
I think he was thinking about the lob to Capella.
Wide open. Plenty of time to think about. Jones misses. Good hustle by Mathurin. Back to Leonard. Coming through the lane. Flipping it up. No good. Good defense by Jabari. They have a little bit of an extra step there. Maybe the gather step there, as it's now called these days.
Oh, my goodness.
And then Tari Eason had it knocked away. And that'll count. Plus the foul for Mathurin. That ends the streak where the Clippers had missed 7 in the city. And they needed that win. Again, you talked about this in the open, Ryan. It doesn't matter how they come. In professional sports, it doesn't matter how you get wins as long as you get them. They got it. They needed that on the heels of those bad losses to the Celtics and the Hornets, and then they had a day off, and just the general vibe of the team feels a lot different.
Ime knows it, but he wants the rest of the guys to understand it. You know, sometimes you get Kevin Durant, you think every game's got to be a beauty pageant. You know, you see him play basketball, it's a work of art. Look at him, Thompson.
Look at the track back there by Thompson.
Said that, man. He looked right into my eyes and said that. Thank you, Craig. God knows me too. Appreciate it, man. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man, with teammates like this, you don't need interviews, man.
That's all you want, extra guests in the booth. And they're going to call a foul on Capella. That was a good box out by Lopez. I don't know if that...
But, everybody knew what you meant. That's all that matters.
Okay. Not sure but as long as people know what I meant. Clippers just 1 of 10 in this quarter. They only scored 5 points. Here's Lopez. Oh, he lost the ball.
I told you, bigs do not make those plays well. Alperen Şengün is the exception, and Nikola Jokic to almost every rule in the sport of basketball. Oh, let's see what here, right? One-on-one with the Mountain.
Oh, deep three. Deep three. He stuck it. It was pure. Reed Sheppard hooping tonight. His third three's got 13. Kawhi up top. Short. Picks up his own miss. Working on Tariq.
No,
lost
make a miss.
Drives. Missed the shot, but he got fouled. 22 points.
Told you, man, we are all about TT on the mic here at Space City Home Network.
Remember that first time the Clippers were here was
nobody came back to the ball. They couldn't get the ball in bounds.
and then the Batum, and then Kawhi Leonard had the situation where the push off was called.
The ball
They kind of, and that was when
attacked and fake high, go low, but you got to make those passes.
15 turnovers for the Rockets, 1 in the third, 4 so far here in the fourth. Right into the mix, the breadbasket of Kevin Durant. Gifted the play and then fouled by Dunn.
Yeah,
He's 4 for 4 now at the line, and now a word from the Karam injury lawyers. Game makes another. I figure since my free throw defense has gotten so bad as of late, I can't jinx the Rockets either. Both these teams do a good job of keeping opposing teams off the free throw line. Rockets up by 15, and that is going to be an offensive foul on.
Excuse me, Banton and who?
Ty Washington. Yeah. Ty Lue's a little bit past his prime playing wise. Durant just lost it right into the hands of Şengün, and then he airmailed.
Is something wet on the ball? It slipped out of a number of guys' hands.
Oh,
right. I mean, the ball is going all over the place right now for both teams.
Ty Washington, former Rocket. Into Isaiah Jackson, who he's springy, who we just saw in Indiana as well. Just when the Rockets were just up there to play the Pacers.
Yeah, he was their best defender against LP. He's going, I got to guard Şengün again, man.
So Şengün has it about 24 feet away from the rim. To Durant, Jackson switches up on him. Back to Şengün, to Durant from the slot. Too strong. Thompson back taps it. Picked up by Tariq. Rebounding numbers pretty even in this game. Clippers are +1 on the glass. Şengün got fouled on that pass. That three was torching the G League. Really playing well. Shot 41% from 3, 19 points, 6 assists a game. Durant got it. No, he got it, but they won't capture. Third on Mathurin. Oh, Şengün no look in after avoiding the steal, but then had it batted back. Banton. But Mathurin, Durant gambled on the steal, didn't get there, and the score for the Clippers. The Rockets are up by 11 with 3:50.
We've seen this from Ty Lue before. He'll kind of empty the benches, and sometimes he gets energy out of guys and gets right back in games.
Durant worked himself into a triple team, and this group, here's Christie, has worked for the Clippers, cleaned up by Banton. The Rockets now are the team that needs a timeout. This new group on the floor for the Clippers, between them and the Pistons.
Yeah, a lot going on. And
2 on Şengün into Thompson, who had Banton sealed, but he missed the shot.
Yeah, I thought he was shoved in the back there. That was an interesting attempt.
Mathurin, 8 straight for the Clippers.
Mathurin, a guy you got to watch. He doesn't have an off switch and hasn't seen a shot he hasn't liked, but Houston better turn it back on. Again, I almost want to say last season, Ty Lue did similar, and the Clippers got in the game.
He was having a breakout year with the Pacers. 18 points a game, shot it well, very aggressive downhill driver. Is Mathurin. Durant over Jackson, rimmed off. Rockets aren't getting anything here. They do get the rebound. But their lead, which was 15, is now just 7. With a lot of basketball left, Şengün throws it over the head of Sheppard after being burned till it's over.
Yeah, Ty Lue is emptied the benches outside of Mathurin and gone on a run, defending, and Houston turning the ball over.
There's a 2. Ty Washington high for the rebound. Leans in, misses. Rebound picked up by Şengün. The Rockets have gone more than 2.5 minutes without scoring.
Right now for Houston, you want to stay aggressive. Obviously, you don't want to do too quick, but one thing you don't want to do is turn it over. Don't give any more life to this group.
2 on Durant. Şengün to Shepherd, corner 3. And the quick release results in his 4th triple and some additional breathing room for his team. That's 16 for Reed Shepherd. Rockets go back up 10.
Great look there. You get Şengün on a dive, and you got to pick your poison.
That'll count, +1.
And
Reed Shepherd, Isaiah Jackson's dealt with some injuries, but he is very athletic. Gives him a rim runner.
yeah,
It's not very tall, but has a long wingspan. Durant wants the ball, but he's being fronted. Still wants the ball. Now he gets it. The Rockets are within 5 on this possession as Durant has to force up a off-balance baseline shot, and Şengün gets the possession back, and the Rockets will eat more clock.
You're Houston. You want to eat clock right now.
Oh, the spin, the hand, the finish for Jabari Smith Jr.